Good afternoon. Welcome to the news on Lagos Television. I am Bababumi Agbibi. President Bola Tinubu has sworn in Justice Kudirat Kekereekun as acting Chief Justice of Nigeria, pending a confirmation by the Senate. By this ceremony, she becomes the 23rd Chief Justice of Nigeria and the second female to be elevated to the position. Kekereekun took the oath of office and signed the oath register at 11:39 a.m. at the Council Chamber of the State House, Abuja. Witnessing the ceremony were Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Chief of Staff to the President Femi Gbajabiamila, National Security Advisor Noor Badu, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, and members of the National Judicial Council and the Nigerian Bar Association. The NJC, at on August 15, after its 106th meeting, recommended Kekereekun to the President from Justice Olukayode Ariwola. She is currently 66 years old and is expected to serve until her retirement in 2028. The federal government has paid the tuition fees of 20,000 students directly to their institutions in the ongoing Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NELFund scheme. The managing director of NELFund, Akintunde Sawyer, says the fund has paid the tuition fees of 20,000 students in 6 universities. It discloses that as of August 22, 2024, over 280 students have registered for the scheme, while about 256,000 students have completed the application process. The implementation of the Student Loan Scheme is President Bola Tinubu's flagship project in the education sector. President Bola Tinubu introduced the fund when he signed the Access to Higher Education Act, which creates a legal framework for granting loans to low-income Nigerians to facilitate the payment of their fees in Nigerian tertiary institutions. The Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency, NISA, has issued a flood warning alert to Kebbi State over the rising water level of the River Niger system. A statement by the agency's Director General, Umar Mohammed, said flooding may be expected in the state as a result of upstream activities in both Niger and Mali. According to the statement, floodwaters from the two countries are expected to move gradually into Nigeria through Kebbi State, adding that the dams operators at Kainji and Jeba on the River Niger have been informed and are prepared. The statement noted that there is a need for all the states and communities along the River Niger system to be on alert from August ending and September. The agency assures that it will continue to monitor the flood situation in the country and provide periodic updates to the general public. President of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Association of Nigeria, PEGANSIN, Festus Osifo, says weak and outdated distribution chains are reasons for the queues in filling stations across the country. Osifo attributed insufficient supply of fuels across the filling stations in the country to bad roads and flooding, leading to scarcity. He noted that without the improvements, the country would continue to face recurring fuel shortages. The PEGANSIN president called on the government to develop and strengthen the country's value chain to ensure a more efficient and reliable distribution system. Osifo advocated harsher penalties to deter bad behaviors and encourage integrity within the industry. The Lagos State government has vowed to prosecute anyone caught defecating on the median along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Permanent Secretary, Office of Environmental Services, Omobolaji Gaji, gave the warning during a campaign and public sensitization on open defecation. It says anyone caught desecrating the medians will be made to face the full wrath of the law. Bukola Teloko reports.
When they talk about the people where they defecate openly for the middle of the road or under bridge, anywhere where you see, where you go just come, just open your trouser or open your wrapper, come peace for under bridge, peace for on the road. If they catch you, now waiting your eyes see, you go see you.
For a long time, the busy Lagos-Ibadan Expressway has been littered with human feces, especially the median along the Ojodu-Berger axis. This menace has become a source of concern for motorists, residents, and the state government. Hence, this sensitization campaign at Beja area of the state against open defecation aimed at safeguarding public health and fostering environmental sustainability.
Eyes on everybody, that if you see something, you say something. If you see people doing the wrong thing, we should ask them not to do it. Or if they are recalcitrant, you can report them to the police. You can take their picture, send it to them. But if people see that I know that we don't want to put anybody's life in danger. But if you see something, you can call other people and say, "Oh, this is not right. Let's stop this." But on the long run, this is not it's an open-end advocacy. It's going to be on a daily, on continuum basis.
These government officials urge residents to make use of the available public toilets while promising to provide more.
I beg, we dey beg una, say, make we no reach the side where everybody go dey hold everybody, we go dey drag everybody go police station, go court for thing wey be say you fit use toilet, you fit solve for free. Problem wey we get for this area, and they say make we come use it own side too. Then the government won't wait there. It go be 24 hours now. Not be say they go close them for any time. It go be 24 hours. They go open them 24 hours. If you want to use toilet, make it go the other side too, or you come this petrol station. We've seen that there are not enough sanitation facilities, but we have a plan already. So the plan, you'll start seeing the implementation now. But we don't just want to do what we've been doing in the past. We want to do something different totally, so that the whole ecosystem of the water system, the treatment plants, and everything will be sustainable, that we can recycle the water, we can clean the water before it gets into our main drain or our lagoon.
The state government also cleaned up the area while assuring that the Anti-Open Defecation Squad, in collaboration with the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps and other agencies, will monitor the area and prosecute anyone caught defecating on the median and in the area. Bukola Taylor Cole, LTV News.
That's a strong one in there. Now, moving on, the Lagos State government says it will continue to train, encourage, as well as motivate professional drivers in both public and private sector to ensure that safety remains the focal point of the practice, thereby reducing road accidents. The Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiyemi, stated this at a program with the theme, The Role of Driver Education in Road Safety and Economic Development in the 21st Century. Our correspondent, Joshua Morakinyo, reports.
Driving is both challenging and demanding, especially in Lagos. Teaching it requires an understanding of the obstacles that new drivers face. This gathering is about role of drivers' education in road safety and economic development in the 21st century. The Commissioner for Transportation believes the critical role of driver education in modern world requires technical skills, knowledge about maintenance, safety protocols, and traffic regulations.
Our goal is to ensure that safety remains at the forefront of their practice, thereby reducing road accidents and improving overall road safety. It is imperative that parents and stakeholders also advocate for the inclusion of driver education in school curricula and seek additional funding to support this program.
Driver education is the foundation of road safety. It equips individuals with the knowledge, skills, and attitude necessary to navigate our roads responsibly.
For the participants, the understanding of the essential interplay on the road is a precursor for less crashes and loss of lives.
Every year, our skills, our knowledge are being renewed, for better performance. Ultimately, we want to reduce the rate of road accidents on the road.
We are talking about safety. And if we're not able to give back to the society, it means that our efforts here, or the effort of the state, will always be in vain.
Training is a very, very essential component of ensuring that we reduce and most likely stop accidents, because when you have well-trained drivers on the road, obviously they'll be able to follow traffic rules, they'll be able to consider other road users, and we have less accidents on the road.
This one will help us to reduce the stress on our medical facility, infrastructures, and also make the road friendly for all road users, and we can have a better and a greater Lagos.
Safety is a shared responsibility. Only the government or Lagos State Urban Institute cannot do it alone. It's all encompassing. All the major stakeholders has been brought on board now for better performance on the road.
The economic and social impact of averting unending traffic and road accidents are huge. And therefore, getting the buy-in of drivers, instructors and policy formulators is critical to having safer roads and economic prosperity. Joshua Murakinyo, LTV News, Lagos.
In sports, the Lagos State Football Association has lauded the Simorio Sports Under-15 League Championship as the third edition commences with screening of participating teams. The underage tournament, designed to support young talents, will see top teams and outstanding players go with mouth-watering prizes as organizers affirmed commitment to football development in Lagos State. We have details in this report. 16 teams drawn from different parts of the state are set to compete at the annual Simorio Sports Under-15 League Championship, billed to kick off on Tuesday, August 27. The third edition of the age grade tournament, designed to promote education and sports, aimed to expose soccer talents and enhance football development in Lagos State. Speaking at a well-attended press conference heralding this year's event, Chairman of Simorio Sports, Oluwaseyi Amos, states that the forthcoming tournaments will enable the kids to showcase their skills, while commending the support of the Lagos State Football Association. Amos described the tournament as a corporate social responsibility initiative born out of his passion for youth and football development.
We want raw talents to be discovered so that we can draft them into the Lagos team. They can further represent us nationally, and some of them can be picked. Like all these Vista programs and some of the academics that bring in that come to Nigeria and bring other age and train them to be a better player. We want such thing to come up.
While expressing optimism that the development initiative will help the state to produce talents that will become stars in the future, stakeholders commended Chairman of Simorio Sports for investing in youths.
We're happy that Simorio is living up to his statement that it will impact on the youth and the children in the school. The whole essence is just to identify these children and see how we support them to achieve their potentials.
From what I've heard today about the progress and the opportunities that have arisen over the past two editions, then again see what Simorio has over here. They have a very good facility. Definitely it will be well used and it will give us the right results.
Bringing about financial upliftment of families. It's a great initiative. Imagine we have about 20 people like this doing this in Lagos State. I think our youth, we have hope getting to where they are going to. So it's a very, very commendable development.
The draws for the Under-15 League Championship took place on Thursday with 16 teams pulled into 4 groups of 4 teams each for the preliminary round. Following the screening of players of participating teams, the tournament will commence at the Simorio Stadium in Ikotun from Tuesday, August 27, while the grand finale will hold on Saturday, September 7. For more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. A quick reminder to call Lagos toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Many thanks for watching. I am Bababumi Agbibi. Plan to join us at 4 for the state.